to what I've been calling the Director of Football Journeyman, but having looked at the analytics for the first 3 videos, I'm seriously tempting renaming, because I was expecting Journeyman to be the term that was... Oh, I clearly haven't set my green screen up properly. I was expecting Journeyman to be kind of the most searchable term. It turns out it's not. Non-League to Legend seems to be what's kind of more searchable in the first 3 videos. The 4th video has only been out about an hour, so I can't really check, can't see like if it's changed since then. The 5th episode isn't out till tomorrow, so I don't know exactly if that's going to be something I do, but it probably will. So we might be getting a change to the name. Just to start off this video, just to let you know. Since your last here, the disappointment of getting knocked out of the cup by Barnet, we have gone on a bit of a tear, and it has been very good, my friends. We absolutely destroyed Dartford. The goal they got shouldn't have been given. It was, well, they shouldn't have gotten it. Not that it shouldn't have been given, but it was pretty, like, we were completely dominant. We destroyed them. Sanchez Watt decided I had enough. I wasn't playing him. He wasn't good enough against Barnet. He hasn't been good enough really since November, to be honest. He's gotten on the score sheet a couple of times. Mostly when I complain about him, he scores. But in that game, I was just like, you're not playing. You're going to sit on the bench. Think about what you've done. I brought him on in the 73rd minute, I think it was. Bangs one in the 85th. It was very nice, my friend. Then against Hampton, absolutely nothing happened for the first hour. Then Sanchez Watt, back in the team. Yeah, he was back in the team. He scored a goal in the 62nd minute. I was like, okay, that's good. And then... no. I want you to tell me in the comments below, do you think this goal was a shot or a cross? Because I'm not so sure that Warman intended to shoot this. I'm pretty sure he was trying to cross, and because we're in lower league, he just didn't do very good. But we're going to see. So Armani passes it to Warman. Warman turns, pings. Maybe he saw the keeper off his line when he had his back to him. Maybe he's got eyes in the back of his head, and he saw the keeper was off, and he went, I'm gonna ping in the top corner. Against Chippenham, game was terrible. 7 yellow cards. We got a fine. Wasn't great. Against Hungerford, we were cruising. Ben Warman with a hat-trick. Delightful. We were cruising. We were 4 up, and the lads just kind of switched off. O'Roghide made a bit of a mistake. Romain Rose got a nice goal for himself. I was like, alright lads, come on, get your act together. Then Hungerford scored another one, and I was like, alright lads, seriously, get yourselves together. We're going to, like, I sat here and I was oh no. And then Warman got his 3rd, and I think, from what I can remember, Sanchez Watt got a hat-trick in the game as well. So that wasn't too bad. Now we play Dulwich, and then we're going to play Concord. We have made a resurgence in the league. We are up to 10th. We're only 4 points outside playoffs. Right? I don't want to say too much about it. We're 3 points or 4 points away from playoffs. We're a considerable distance away from relegation, so it's not too bad. We did have a slight bit of panic when Woking sacked their manager, and down the bottom of the screen where it says, it's like over here, it's like, the next lot of managers who they think are going to get sacked. I was one of them. I was 2nd or 3rd on the list. It was 2nd or 3rd on the list, and I kind of went, okay. maybe this isn't good. Since the run of form, we're very secure and delighted. We went down to, I think it was like 39%, and I've been checking since that popped up. It also coincided with the chairman putting the club up for sale. There is talks at the minute of the person who's going to be taking over. So hopefully if that happens, they give me money, because we have lost a lot of money. We're down to 11 grand. We're nearly 30,000 in debt for just this month. Most of it's coming from others. So since the last episode as well, we haven't had anyone come in, but we have had somebody released. Laurie Walker came to me complaining. He's been complaining non-stop since Little came in. I've been saying to him, I don't care, I have no interest, you're not playing, you're not going to play. You know, the director of football, we're trying to sell you. And then he decided to request that he was released. The director of football said, or well, because it came to me, I had to say yes or no. So I was like, okay, yeah, bye, off you go. So we saved ourselves a little bit of money with that. We're still way overspending. I have an awful lot of players transfer listed, but nobody's coming in for them because lower league football, we're finding it rather difficult to get rid of players. I'm also wearing my 2%Skimm shirt. I'll link him down in the description. Yeah, in the description. That's where I put things. You put things in comments. 2%Skimm, one of my friends who is he's a big streamer, big YouTuber / streamer. Yeah, if I remember, I'll link his merch as well. You should go and drop in, say hello to him if you're not already subscribed to him. Which, why aren't you? Everyone should be subscribed to 2%Skimm. Everyone join the 2%ers. So hopefully, the game against Dulwich, we continue the good form. I did actually have the Wimbledon manager come in and say, you're not playing my goalkeeper that I've loaned out to you, who I intended on getting first team football, Witchy. You're not playing him. And I was like, I don't care. He's not playing because he's not good enough. He's definitely good enough, but we have a good goalkeeper already. We need strength in other positions, so we're keeping it as is. So he's going to have to sit there and not play, really. Pick up where you left off last time. They don't seem to care, so it's going to bit of faith. We get some nice bit of green, make everyone happy. Now, hopefully, we can do the same against Hungerford, but maybe not concede as many goals. That'd be ideal. If we could win games and keep clean sheets, which is something we've not been doing a whole heap of, we'd be in a significantly better position than we already are. But in saying that, 10th position, not very bad. So I'm happy-ish. I would prefer to have this form from the beginning. I'm going to tell Let's Get Creative, because the fact they're inspired and we're just kind of composed, I prefer to be inspired as well. Yeah. Also, I realised after I put out the video, I was watching it back. I called them Concord Rovers. It's very obviously Concord Rangers, but I wasn't paying attention to myself. Jordan Parks gets himself a penalty. He'll be taking it. He has scored quite a few penalties. Hopefully he can do it again. Okay, I thought because I said it that he was going to miss and I was going to be very sad. But no, our deep line playmaker bangs it in. Hopefully Western Supermare, although I think, was it Western Supermare are playing Woking? Yeah. So I don't know, do I want a draw from that? Or do I want Woking? I don't know who. I probably prefer a draw. But to be fair, we still have 15 games in the season. No, 11 games left, because there's only 22 in this league. We still have plenty of time. I'm not saying promotion is going to happen, but if we could get promoted after the poor season we had at the start, I'd be very happy. Jordan Graham, yes, he played out in the left for a good few games because of Sanchez being. I wasn't. I think anybody who's been watching these videos knows that my disdain for Sanchez, the way he's been playing, he's complacent again. He's been the one who I'm kind of most annoyed by because he is such a good player, but he is so inconsistent. Like, he'll play fantastic and then randomly just be like, nah, I don't want to play now. I'm not playing well in this game, whether you like it or not. I'm going to close Chrome and see, is that going to help? If I could. Hello? PC? Answer me! Okay. Because I was watching videos while I was playing the other ones, or the other games leading up to this. Yeah, that's fantastic. I'm very happy. Keep it up. Doing good. Nobody's playing badly. Billy Clifford's been off form the last couple of games, so he sat out the Hungerford game. Only coming on when I think Phillips got tired, and he comes on every now and again. Armani. I thought that was going to be a corner, but if we can just keep this, we do generally concede one, so I'm expecting to at least concede one. What might come off? Roberts has been iffy of late. He hasn't scored for. I think he came up saying he hadn't scored for 8. So he's played a good lot of those games as well. He's one of our kind of main players because Graham and Warman are very inconsistent when they play with each other. But if I could get the two guys scoring together, then Roberts would spend a lot more time. Hopefully this is our highlight. I'm not 100% happy with the fact that Watt is not wearing number 7. Graham? Warman? Parks? Yes! The fact that Armani wears 11 and Watt wears 7 is mildly infuriating, but every time I try and change it, flip them around, it just keeps them at 7 and 11. So they don't actually change. So I'm just going to leave it, and because I don't want to mess with anything because everything's going perfectly. Well, not perfectly, but it's going an awful lot better than it was at the start of the season. The fact that we scored 50 goals is fantastic. I'm so happy with how the strike force has been the majority of the season. Go on, Phillips. The strike force has been quite good. If Roberts could get back on form, premature celebration. Yeah, I think that Roberts is going to end up having to play more as a midfielder when Armani is, say like today, Armani's not having a great game, he's booked. Either I take off Watt because he's disinterested and put Graham there, or Roberts comes on, plays Armani, and we swap to a 4-2-4. I'm actually going to go and do that now. I'm going to take Armani off and just pop Roberts up here. It's going to have him as an inside forward. I'm going to bring Nzuzi on. That's kind of what I've been doing recently, is Nzuzi comes on. And 5 minutes left. I leave the last substitution. If I do make a substitution, I'm going to leave it for a little while. Yeah, Parks with a double. That's quite good. Quite happy with that. What I might do is... yeah, I'm going to take... we're going to go 3 up top. Why not? 3 up top. I'm going to have you as a pressing forward. I'm going to bring Watt back here. Because we don't have... we do have... no, I don't want to bring... yeah. We're going to go for a 5-2-3. Watch them score 2 goals in 1 minute. No. they're not going to score. Well, if they do score, they're not going to win. So, like I said, we always concede. But quite happy with that, with the win against Dulwich, who were, I think, 4th at the start of the game. Nobody gave us a chance. We won the game. Congrats, lads. Yeah, we're all, because we're possibly getting a new chairman, we're under an embargo, so we can't bring anyone else in, which is good because he's superb in front of goal. That was fantastic. Got 2 goals. Yeah, 7 games unbeaten now. This is fantastic. We're up to 9th. We're 3 points behind Chippenham still. But yeah, the director of football decided it'd be a good idea to bring in another scout who is Italian, getting paid 200 quid a week. And he's a good scout, but at the same time, I think the money would be better spent elsewhere. But at least it's only 700 quid now rather than the 1900 it was at one point. So what I do is I will bring you back in for the Concord Rangers game. Yeah, see, Concord Rangers. I remember this time. I'll bring you back in for that game, and hopefully we'll either have a new chairman, or if we don't, hopefully I don't get sacked at some point in between, which I can't imagine we would, since we're at 63% now. So the Wigan job is on the verge of being available. So I'm do I want to take that? Ooh. Okay, back in a second. Alright, fellas, let's go. We are just about to kick off against Concord Rangers. There is no changes for this game. This is one we should definitely be winning. So hopefully we actually do win it. Ideally. Because this could push us, depending if results go our way, of course, within 1 point of playoffs. The dirty word we're not going to say. Yeah, we could move. Well, we could move into a playoff place. Yeah, keep a good run. They don't care. They really don't care about our good run of form. Just give everyone a bit of passion. Okay, hopefully we can do the business. We could. Chippenham are 3 points ahead of us. And they are playing Western-super-Mare. Okay. So if Western-super-Mare win, and we win, with goal difference, would we? I think we've drawn twice against Chippenham as well, so even on head-to-head it would make a difference. And Concord are 12th. Okay, so hopefully... Alright. Little. Up to Parks. Across to Graham. Back to Phillips, who's already booked. Very good. Out to Armani. Whips it in. What, just wide? I'm going to say get creative. I get some of the squads inspired. Did I see Sanchez Watt wasn't having a... Yeah, Sanchez Watt's the only player who's not playing great. I'm going to keep a little eye on the Western-super-Mare Chippenham game. Decent number of shots, but they're all from long range. We haven't had a single one on target yet. We're winning on fouls, so we're quite good at fouling people. It's not going well. Armani's not playing well either. Watt's really not playing well now. It was a very boring first half. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. Alright, the lads. Watt is the only one still who's just like, ah. Okay. Yeah, no. I'm going to demand more. I want, like, we should be absolutely smashing Concord. Yeah, Watt's coming off. I'm going to put Graham out on the wing, bring Phillips on, swap the two of them around. Hopefully Graham plays better. Now, he spent most of the first half on that left wing from the like one highlight we saw. He was out on the wing anyway. So hopefully Roberts can, score a goal for the first time, and I think it's gone up to 9 now. Because he played in the last game and didn't score. And absolutely nothing's happening. Graham's playing worse. Picks up at booking. Parks isn't playing great, but I bring Clifford on, put him as an advanced playmaker. No, I'll leave it for now. I'm not going to mess around with it too much. A draw is fine, I suppose. The lads are frustrated by being asked to try and score a goal. Armani. Warman. Okay, what do we have on the bench? Nothing. I'll just bring... No, because I kind of want... We have a minute left. I'm just going to push... Who was it that I used pressing forward? You can be advanced playmaker. I'll make you poacher. Armani can pop in. Yeah. And Zuzi can come on for him. What can you do in midfield? Nothing really. I'll just make you a ball-winning midfielder. What do you want to do? Yeah, you just want to be... Joining and put him central midfield attack. Screw it, Mazzala, attack. I do like a cheeky little Mazzala. But there's 30 seconds left. The changes they made are going to make no difference. Yeah. We can't beat Concord and we get 5 yellows. Alright, so we're not going to get another fine. But I'm going to be... That was totally unacceptable. Lads are happy that I said they were not good enough. So yeah, that was a disappointing way to end the episode. But another episode unbeaten. We're sitting in 10th, 3 points outside the dirty word we won't say. We missed a chance to win. We really did. That was not good enough. Roberts is now 10 matches without scoring. He has been coming off the bench a bit recently, so I suppose it's not completely his fault. But at the same time, he's a striker. He should be scoring. He was our top scorer. I'm not going to have a Keto for... Not going to have... Yeah, you could say on fullback. Not going to have my best left back for the next game, which against Slough in a week's time. So let's see when we are going to come back. There's not long left in the season. It's what, 10 games? So maybe we come back for the East Turk and Eastbourne Borough games. 2 home games, that should be good. And then maybe, depending on how we're going, we might end up coming back for somewhere along here if we're in with a shout of playoffs. If not, I'll just come back to the Eastern or the Western Supermare and Wheedleston games. But yeah, so slightly disappointing way to end the episode, but an unbeaten month. We're unbeaten in the league since the 1st of January, which isn't too bad. Although the fact that St. Albans have beaten us twice is infuriating. Where are they? They're still 18th in the league. But okay. What can you do? Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, tweet it, do all that good stuff. Make sure you do everything. Hit bells. Just, if you enjoyed the video, just let people know. Be nice. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!